Capricorn, let's do this. Next 48. Okay. What it is we need to know, as usual, general messages. Okay. I always like to focus on what our guides, our angels, our ancestors have to say. Sometimes it's not all about the questions that the answers that we think that we're looking for. Sometimes, we misjudge ourselves and we self-sabotage. And that's why I never really focus on, any specific topic unless, it's a personal reading. Now, if I'm doing generals, okay, on my social media platforms, I prefer to focus on whatever is important at this time for you to know, because, it is a general reading. So let's go for the messages then for Capricorn, please. Next 48. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so if the Wheel of Fortune comes out, I'm going to faint, because the Wheel of Fortune has come out for every single sign. Okay, the World, Three of Wands. I don't focus on the cards. Okay, it's not a tarot class. It's not an astrological lesson. But sometimes when I do see something and I refer to the cards or a star sign, it's because it's important. So the Sun, Justice, Judgment. Oh dang. Whew. So there's some cycle coming to an end in order for you to then focus on your ships coming in. So something comes in which then allows you to close up something in the past. That's okay. Let's get more. It brings in clarity. Okay, most definitely it's related to money, contract, stability, anything long term. Okay, the Sun is your ultimate true happiness. It's a yes for you. Okay, the whatever's coming through now, it brings in balance, justice. Okay, happiness, positive results. Ace of Coins. Now your ship's coming through. This could be brand new solid opportunities available for you, which makes you very, very happy. And you realize that it brings in balance, justice for you. Okay. Yes, you are getting a message, information, which changes the whole course of your direction. Okay, it's something that, so you basically unblock yourself. The Eight of Swords is about you being trapped in your own mind, your own thoughts. Okay, sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, worry. But there's something that it's like you don't back down. You stand adamant, about what it is that you're focusing on, because you want success, victory, moving forward. Okay, but you were stuck till now, and something happens so that then a cycle ends and a brand new cycle begins. So this cycle that ends, that closes up, is something that you've been keeping yourself trapped in. Okay, You haven't been following your intuition. Now, something happens where you realize that if you get yourself out of your head, you see the truth and clarity in the situation, and there you connect yourself to your intuition. And by doing that, it's like you raise your vibration, you graduate to a higher level of personal growth and spirituality. Okay? And there it brings you like all the answers, positive results, because you see justice, you see balance in your situation. Okay, let's see more. Now, this is about making a choice, okay? It's about making a choice from the heart, being truthful, honest to yourself, and recognizing and say, okay, I've got to get myself out of my head. I've got to unblock myself. I've got to see the situation for what it truly is. This is about ultimate emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment. Okay? I'm getting what you've been putting out is what you're going to be receiving now. By seeing truth and clarity and get yourself out of your head. Okay? You were holding on to something which kept you trapped in your mind. Okay? And now there's clarity for you to actually make the decision that wasn't clear for you in the past till now. I was thinking about, seeing something in a different light, getting yourself unstuck. Exactly. It's like you yourself have been keeping yourself trapped, okay? And now you can make plans, the choice, standing in your truth, speaking truth, okay? There's this download, there's this awakening, there's this realization. Temperance, healing, balance. Healing energy, moving forward, about an expectation, about something that you thought was emotionally fulfilling. You walk away from that. You move forward on... There's something that happens, you see truth and clarity, which leads you then to on a healing journey. Okay? Creating balance for yourself. Connecting to your emotions. Sometimes for a Capricorn is a little bit difficult to connect to your emotions. Sometimes you like over logical about certain things, and it's not always like that. Okay? Sometimes it is necessary for you to actually realize what has been putting you off, what's been keeping you stuck, okay? And it's like sometimes it's scary for you because it's all about the emotions, it's like it's deep. And sometimes when you like over focused on something that you think is right for you, you forget about all the rest. So you have to like open your mind and let yourself be free and honest and loyal to yourself. And that's where you get yourself unstuck, because then you finally see the truth. You get clarity. You see, okay, wait a minute, like if I turn a little bit to my emotions and balance that out, there I see the justice, there I see the truth and the clarity in the whole situation. I said this in another reading. I can't remember which one it was now. It was like I think you were focusing and investing in something that you are holding on to too much, and now it's created disappointment due to fear, okay? Due to fear of seeing the actual truth in a situation. And now by having this download of clarity, walking away from something, leaving something out in the cold, fear of connecting to your emotions, balancing out what's logical and what's for you might be illusional, but it's not, okay? It's your emotions, that's the difference. Very, very nice. Let's see. It's pretty straightforward, I think, because deep down inside, you know, it's just a little bit difficult for you to face that part of you. There, leaving something behind, walking away from something. At a certain stage, it was like part of your plan. But from Two of Wands, you go to the Three of Wands. The world is in, you know, something changes. It's all in your mind. It's all in your head, okay? Charity, success, victory, moving forward. You could be moving. It could be about a home as well. For very little of you. It's something that's created a lot of baggage. It's like you feel exhausted, like that wounded warrior, but you're not backing down. That is for sure. You're still moving forward, okay? But you're just changing something. You're creating more emotional balance in your whole situation, okay? And there you give yourself the opportunity to complete this, like, I'm getting fucked up cycle, where you get yourself out of your head about the situation. And up till now, it's like you've been backwards and forwards with, is that really my ultimate wish? And something happens where you stop and you focus, or you realize, you question, what is your true destiny? We've got the Hermit and we've got destiny. Look, it's like, look at that. So the Hermit follows their own light, okay? And it's basically now you up front, a little bit closer, but connecting to the moon, to your intuition, okay? Creating balance, healing energy, balance with your emotions. Yeah. You know, like, not standing in fear anymore of recognizing what is truly in your heart and your mind. It's not always just about logic, okay? Very nice reading, Capricorn. So, I mean, for most readings, it's not like everything going down in the next 48 hours, but a lot is changing, okay? Moving, growing. Like I say, we're in the eclipse season, okay? A lot's going on. Rest, reflect, meditate, do things that create a more balanced energy for yourself by cleansing, resting, dancing, listening to music. Go barefoot outside into nature, okay? You are an earth sign, so you need to find balance by connecting to nature, okay? There we go. I end the reading with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Coins. That for me is like, by you doing this work and getting yourself out of your head, the universe once again is like, there you go. That's all you needed. Okay. Very nice. I hope that helped, guys. I'll see you guys next time.